First off, I'm just going to go right down and dive right into LibreOffice, and I'm going to walk you through everything. So, here I am. I've had my window opened, and so I'm going to type in Libre space and Office, and you're going to see that LibreOffice 4 is here. That's what you click. And then you're going to go to the main website, and now you're going to click download. So when you click download, somehow the website just already knows, like, this is the download I have to give to the machine. But this is also available for Windows, Intel, or the PowerPC for Mac if you have an old Mac. It's also available for Linux, and I don't know how Linux people have it, but okay. And there are two Linuxes. I think this is Debian, and this is something else too. But anyways, going back. So I'm going to click on main installer, and that's going to download the file. Oops. And so here you go. Let's just check my progress. I'm going to download it and do everything, with you guys. So it's about a minute remaining. 55. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. So now I'm going to come in here and go into my downloads. And it's already in my downloads folder, so I'm just going to click on that image. And it's verifying for me. Alright. So it's just going to take a few minutes to just verify. Almost there. Come on. Alright, it's almost there. Towards completion. I don't know if I can click skip or not, but I'd rather just let it do what it's doing. Alright, so it's going to check my volumes. Alright, so here you see like it's opened up. And on PC it can be a little different. But this is the Mac. So I want to drag the software icon it says into my applications. So now I'm just going to go to my applications. And okay, so here you're going to see that it's copying LibreOffice to applications. So, and I'm going to launch it for you as soon as it's done copying. And I don't think you would want to worry about readmes and licenses. I mean, that's just stuff that somebody's really into it. How the program is, and what you can do, legal and illegal. But alright, it's almost there. Just a couple of more MB to copy and throw into the computer. Alright. 10 seconds. Okay, so almost there. Alright, copied. So I'm going to exit out of that. I'm going to exit the installer. And I'm going to go to Finder. And I'm going to click on Applications. Alright, so well, as you can see I have a bunch of applications here. So I'm going to readjust my window. And I'm going to open LibreOffice. So I'm going to click open. There you go, LibreOffice. It's there. So, and you can see that, well, this is pretty cool. You got presentation, spreadsheet, text document, drawing, database, and formula. So if you are a Microsoft Office user and you already have a copy for your Mac, then, well, it doesn't hurt to get LibreOffice or OpenOffice because you can use database. I'm going to open a Word document and I'm just going to say hello. I'm just going to type that in. But you can sort of see that, yeah, there you go. You can even, shrink it, size it however you want. There's Times New Roman. There's a couple of different fonts that you would see and you would not see in Microsoft Office. And you can always save your files, and this is a pretty cool thing. This is with pretty much any document. Oops, I opened a new document. But this is pretty much with any OD type files, open source files that you create. You can save them, like for example, here you can create open text document ODT, open text document template OTT, and see over here you got Microsoft Word. You can even save this as a HTML. I don't know who would, but if you're writing code, maybe. There's also TXT, rich text format. That's something that you see in both Mac and PC that you can use. So yeah, and I'm gonna give you a preview of, and let's just exit out of here. Close without saving. Let's just go back here and let's click on spreadsheet. Now, spreadsheet is basically just Microsoft Excel, and let's just say I'm gonna get. Let's just say I'm gonna make a list of things I like, or I want to get this year. So let's just say I want to get a Toshiba I recently saw at a store. So I can see if you. This is called auto sizing. What I just did with the arrow, auto sizes and adjusts the text and everything. And let's just say it was $80. I think it was around $80 too, by the way. So since I'm a data freak, I love stuff. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna get another hard drive, and that one will be a G-Tech. Oh, G-Tech hard drives are really good too. So let's just say I'm gonna slip myself in a 16 gig Lacy or Lacy USB stick. Alright, so then again, as you see, my text is sort of out, so I'm just gonna auto fit that again. And so I'm gonna say that, and I'm just gonna quickly go to apple.com because that's where it's sold. So I'm just gonna go to. You can look up by original manufacturer, but this is just a quick reference. So I want to go to, let's just say, where is it? Storage. Click on Mac accessories, and the one that I want is 1 terabyte, so $149.95. $49.95, and the 16 gig, and this right here is the hard drive, but I don't want the hard drive. I want the USB. There you go. 16 gig, $39.95. All right, 95. So I'm just now if I want to do a total, I can, and you're gonna notice that like as soon as I started typing total, or it's gonna say Toshiba hard drive. Now that's a pretty nice feature I like about LibreOffice and OpenOffice, and you're gonna see that both of them are similar. But if you want just to just use, and you're not really into customizing your software, then you can just go off with LibreOffice. But if you like OpenOffice, then you can go off and get all the customizations you want. And so equals, and I want to say see, sum. I want to say yeah. By the way, if you don't know what equal sum and all that is, it's just basically saying that give me the sum of cells B1 through B3, and then this is how much I pay and everything. So there you go. That's just a LibreOffice, and notice that here it says calc, but that's what it's just say. I'm really desperate to show you a little bit of everything. Let's say I want to do a PowerPoint presentation, so you can see new, and you can also create new things out of here too. Just click on new. Let me see if I can find a template here. I don't think it could, but I mean, because I had to install templates for OpenOffice, but I like them. They're pretty handy. But this runs as a PowerPoint too. You still have the outline feature, and let's just say I typed in introduction to Libre Office. Alright. So then basically that's what would appear, and then you can sort of shrink the size, and I'll just say, of course, by one and only, by Tiki Tech Guru. Okay. So then it's gonna appear in here, and and then you can also see that notes, handout, and the slide sorter stuff is also, all these views are just out there that are basically in Microsoft Office. And this is the save button, open, but you can sort of play around with it now and fiddle with it. There's also, now if you're missing like some shapes or stuff and you want to do shapes, you can do block arrows like right this, and stars. I like stars. And maybe if you want to do a scroll, you sort of see like all these elements are just out here, and you just gotta find them and everything. All right, so let's move on to the next program, and that would be drawing. Now this is pretty much like using Publisher, and it's a combination because it can open vector files and lots of other things. It's pretty neat. It's like a publisher as well because, you know, and it converts to PDF. All these cool things. And let's just say I want to do star. We'll just call it. We'll drag it in the middle. We'll draw a nice scroll. That's just because I'm sort of like, I like scrolls. They're pretty cool. And then here you see that you can adjust it, that yellow thing right there. So you can twist it, curl it. And I'll just curl it in a little more, or straighten it out to a paper. And then yeah. So yeah, that's basically what Publisher does. And then you can convert it as PDF and save the file directly, or print it directly, sorry, in Zoom, all there. Alright, close without saving. So, if you don't know what a database is, basically it's how companies run, their stuff. So, if a company had, like Apple has iTunes, it has a lot of the music and everything on servers and stuff, and it has a database called GraceNote. So, I'm gonna create one and just see how cool a database is. Just see how cool a database is. So I'm gonna hit finish because those things are not really needed to even be concerned about. I'm gonna say I'll just type in a music database. All right, I'll just type that, and I already have one, but I'm replacing it. Who cares? So I want to hit create a new table. Let's say name, artist, album maybe, genre, and maybe the year. Yeah, I'll put the year in. And is it a like? Is it your favorite? One of your favorites? Yes or no? And then I'll make a yes or no field. And so you might be wondering, well, what's a field do and all that? Well, if you go, well, field basically text just holds text, number holds numbers, decimals is basically numbers, but numbers doesn't hold like anything that you have as a decimal. So decimal always covers for you. Uh, float and real I don't know about, but and so there you go. You can use time, date and time stamps, or a date stamp. But I'm just using that. I'm going to hit save, and it's going to say, well, what do you want to name the table as? And I want to say music table. Alright, and if it says you don't have a primary key, so you want to create one, so you just hit yes, and that just organizes your information. But now you're going to notice a huge change. So this is where you get your data table that you created, and queries, forms, and reports. You can use all that. But in a music table, where is it? Yep. So I can create. I have to fill the ID in myself. Notice that, because if I just go down to the next ID and I just fill in, I'll just type the name of the song. Started from the bottom, and we'll type in the artist is Drake. It's just started from the bottom, and I'm just gonna type. I'm really trying to be real, and let's just call it. It's pretty much hip hop and rap. So, and 2013 is when it released, and I like it. And I'll say, and so you're gonna notice it's not gonna let me proceed, and you're gonna get this error. So that's a thing that I miss, and I really wish they would incorporate Microsoft Access for Mac, because it's just needed. And let's just say I don't like one song, and we'll choose one I can think of on top of my head is, oh yeah, Love Me. We'll put Lil Wayne, and we'll just type in. It's from his new album line, Not a Human Being 2. So, and it's the same genre, hip hop / rap. And I forgot my space. And we'll just call it 2013. And I don't like it. So and that auto save that, and that's all saved when you click that X mark. But when you exit out of your program and you don't save a change, it's gonna prompt you. And let me just do an example. And we'll do a song called "It's Time" by Imagine Dragons. And oops. And I'm just gonna adjust that and see. So it just doesn't even adjust the screen. So you have to adjust everything for yourself. Actually, it does. Never mind. So, and we'll just call it. I think it's Imagine Dragons is the album, but I'm not sure. Anyways, this is a tutorial, so just an introduction. I'll hit like, but let's just say I close it. Says you want to save it, so you still have those changes. But in Microsoft Access, you're gonna notice that it automatically saves for you. So there you have it. And let's just say I'm gonna close without saving. I'm really into. And formula is basically like trying to do math work and stuff. A over B. We'll type in. If you don't know what a rational function is, you will get to it sooner or later. And we'll just type in x plus 4. 4. So you're gonna see like, and then how do you get it to the denominator? So this is what you do. You're gonna have to bring those tags you had in there, and you saw that there was like an upside down question mark, and that was basically it didn't know what you were trying to tell it, so that's why it came up until you specified. And now you can say +4, and that'll pop up. You know, so it's basically like doing equations, and I use that. But you can also do and I'm gonna space this out. So I'm gonna say 6 plus blank equals 9. We all know what it equals. So I don't know why it doesn't want a space, but okay. Um, you know, that's how you do equations and stuff. And I can erase that, and I can get this alone myself, or I can just go bring that back, and we'll just call this one equation. I think this is how you do it. You put a, if you don't, I think this is how you do it. Hey. Oh, this is a really interesting thing. So you're gonna have to fiddle with that, and I want to leave that all to my viewers. So, and so now I've been dying to show you this. So I'm gonna show you OpenOffice, and when you install it and everything, and here it is, it's opening up. You're gonna notice, why, geez, it's the same thing. But you're gonna notice, the icons are a little different, but it's all there. And then you see, one main thing I want to emphasize is that if you go to LibreOffice and you want to you can customize LibreOffice too, but I don't think you get a lot of customizations. It's just LibreOffice specific. So if you go in here, you're gonna get download. Click on where is it? Hey, all this. Hey, templates. Here you go. Features. Here we go. So it says you can get templates can be used for Writer, Calc, or Impress. Impress is basically presentations. Spreadsheets is or is known as Calc, and Writer is known as text documents. So actually, let me just see something here. Yeah, LibreOffice. So you type that in, and just click on templates right there at the bottom, and click on extension. You can get extensions. You can definitely get templates as well. So anything that you like, use it as a template. And it's only for, you're gonna say it's only for like LibreOffice and everything, but and extensions are only for LibreOffice. Here you go, text mats, copy only visible cells, and that's a useful download if you want to side with LibreOffice. Export as images, that's a nice thing to use too for saving things. Multi-save, that's something that you have for OpenOffice as well. This is available for OpenOffice as an extension. And yeah, you have like, it'll go give you a Spanish dictionary, it'll give you a smart gallery, which is, I think, would be neat if I had, I wanted to try that out. And you got chemistry formulas. Well, this is pretty neat actually. Export Freemind, replace writer. So this is pretty much like a feature that you have to add in yourself, but it's already included in Word, and so is this feature, instant word count. These are already included in Microsoft Word, but it's not in here. Now, that's as far as extensions and everything else goes. But OpenOffice is what I like, because I can go to templates, and I can go to business. You know, it's gonna have something that you can even use. I can have OpenOffice and LibreOffice, used simultaneously. But why would I want to do that? Presentation backgrounds and stuff, and let's just download one, and I'll show you how cool this is when you download it. Things. It's gonna automatically download. It's gonna take 5 seconds. It's gonna download it right into your screen, and here you go. Download coming up, and I can have multiple downloads actually. You know, use it multiple downloads, and these are all secure, no viruses, no nothing. Same thing with the extensions for LibreOffice. So, and I really want to get to, if you want to do add-ons and customization, that's where I'm about to take you. As soon as I find it, I have this templates. We'll just click on Apache Indian Office, and then, sorry, not Apache Indian Office, but OpenOffice. All right, and you want to click. You want to click on I want to download OpenOffice. You want to click on extensions because that's what they're called. And just give it a minute here. I have some iWork. If you use the Keynote, essays, and you do all that, if you want to keep presentation, for a Keynote, which is iWork for Mac. And it's only for Mac because it's the Microsoft Office version for Mac. Now, OpenOffice, I have add-on installers. I have about, if I count, maybe 32 items. And if you have OpenOffice template, I only have one, MLA papers. I write them mostly for my class. So, and then you have Microsoft Office templates. I have Excel. You can play with all these. And PowerPoint, all these PowerPoint things you can just play with. And the nice thing is that you can convert, like I can open one of these PowerPoint templates here, and they'll open up in OpenOffice. That's pretty neat. And I can just sort of go along with the flow, everything. And yes, you can add effects in here, medium, no sound. You have Beam 2. Now, there are different sounds, but you might have to adjust it if you're converting into Microsoft and if it's just on PC or Mac and you're using just LibreOffice, then just keep the software same. No need to change. No need to take stress or anything. So that's pretty cool, and I want to discard that. And pretty much, publisher files don't open up on Mac for if you have Libre or if you have OpenOffice. And but see, I have book portrait that can open up, I think, because it's a .x file. Yep, it is. So there you go. This is just a template. So these are all just saved templates, and I'll be uploading a link to them pretty soon. And I have Windows 7 themes, which I never, I don't know who would like them, but I'm gonna put them up there. And these will get updated from time to time. I don't think nobody copies off of each other, or there's not a universal format for installing. That's interesting because that's what I thought you could, but that's fine if it doesn't. Either one you choose is good. I like personally for myself Microsoft OpenOffice because I've been used to it, and templates. As far as templates are concerned, there were some templates already loaded into it. I think. I don't know. It's been a while since I've been using it. But I'm really curious about formula. I want to see if it does the same thing. I'm just going to say A over B, say X plus or X minus 4. All right. Yeah. And then we'll put x plus 7. And, or, oops, wrong thing. Alright. Well, this is pretty interesting. Interesting. Okay, well now it makes sense. I might have just typed those in. Alright, so and maybe let's just type in, nope. No, it doesn't. I think you would have to do a new equation again. Yeah. No, I'm just gonna type in random things. Yeah, so you would have to type. That's how you deal with it. That's not bad. But I'm gonna type in something real. I didn't like typing in characters, so I'm gonna type in x plus or plus 13. And, oh, okay. So you gotta take out these and just those, and then type in x. I'm gonna say x plus 12. There you go. You set them equal. So, and then you would have, if you wanted to insert a function, I'm gonna say you would have to, let's see here, or do something like that. Yeah, be fancy with it. You know, and if you ever wanted, so it's a pretty cool thing. But I would not recommend doing that. I just like doing my work on pencil and with pencil and paper. You know, because it's easier. Computers, I don't know about it. That. But that's pretty much it, guys. That's the wrap up. And so long, guys. See you next time.